get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Washington Redskins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Check the out. Watch twitch. Wait, switch. Watch twitch. Twitch.
First carry for Darius Geis. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
I got you, son. I got you. You're all up.
From the 31, Haskins. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Yeah, good game catching the ball in the backfield a week ago. And they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, as he can really impact. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10.
Down. 18 Gator.
Right there. 56. You run.
Smooth.
Kill. Turn up. Kill.
Yes.
56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike.
Ready.
Come on.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Run.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Bravo.
Now Cook running right. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Got it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
51.
Watch the curls.
Check. Look at me. Zipper. Go.
From the gun, Jones. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
You see me?
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Come on,
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Pilot, 64, weak. Now.
swing.
Go. Hey, exit. Get it.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down in midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
First down, Rams.
Ready, set.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
X3, 218, chopper.
Get that ball.
Shoot.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
That's what I'm talking about.
7 yards on the play,
Nice play,
and that'll
nice
make
play.
this a second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Ready.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I'm going to run you.
Hey.
I'm going to run you over. Big edge. Jim.
Bam.
Six guys.
Now a
Six
run
guys.
with Cook.
Rush in.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Go.
50's to Mike. It's a party now.
Fight.
Now again, right side. Akers. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
That's it, baby. We're going
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Ready up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on, QB, come on. Mike's 50.
Yep.
Get in the weight room. Hey.
Snap.
Now
Mike's 50,
Jones.
Mike's 50. Hey, let's get some penetration here. Get some penetration.
And that'll be incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Watch the screen.
Hey, wahoo. Hey, grip.
Now a give running right, it's Cook. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd
Big
down.
stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Jones now operating from the gun. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 20.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go. Out.
On second down, here's Haskins. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards is the pickup, and it's good for a Washington first down.
Washington Redskins first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. 60 yards. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. 25. Check 25. Echo. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. We got double up. Double up. Mike, 41. No. 41. It's a party now. It's a party now. Ready, go.
On first down, this is Geis. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Yeah, baby.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. And they really want him to be that guy.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
When no one's faked out, what's the end result? The quarterback gets hit.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Motion.
No score after one on EA Sports.
No score.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Mike 50. Mike 50. Exit. Kill.
Third down. Here's Haskins. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure, he's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Ready.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves. Maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
5.
56.
First down, here's the run with Cook. They find some open field here. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. Make that now 2 runs in a row that have netted them great results.
And it doesn't matter what kind of blocking scheme they're using, gap scheme, power scheme, zone running. They are finding people in those gaps and moving them and creating nice space for their runners.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Why? Get wide.
Hey. High 7. Go.
They'll try the left side. Akers. And that play is blown up. Losing yardage back at the 35. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Break.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
10-2 soft.
Right there, 56.
You better be afraid of me. Hey, Orbit.
56 to Mike.
Now Jones looking to throw on second down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point that continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Joker.
Hey.
Buzz, be ready. Mike's 50.
Hey, Delta.
Let's pick it up.
Get it.
They'll run on first down.
Let's get off
It's
the field.
Cook. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Crunch time, defense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in for 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Certainly there are good things about quick strike offenses that score fast, but a long drive can also work to your advantage as well.
In so many ways, Brandon, because number one, you get them tired, but the big one is mentally. They can't figure out how to slow you down, how to get off the field, how to get the ball back. They go to the bench wondering, what are we going to do next time in order to stop those guys?
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
That last catch short the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now a run with Geis, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 2 yards, good enough for a first. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Now Haskins to throw it. Flush to his right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. A good pickup there, 20 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Off. 41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike.
From midfield now, Haskins.
Watch the slant.
Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. Past the 20. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, dude, we taking wins home.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. Down to lose one. 56. 56.
Throwing Jones. This will be caught at about the 6. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
On the ready.
6 to Mike, boys. 56. Check, 56.
6-6. Pull it high. Check. Hey, Charlie. Fragno. Go. Motion.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
We play to win. Let's go.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. They'll run for it with Cook, and he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
14. Redskins, nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
The Redskins take over.
Here we go.
25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Here's Haskins again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, it's Haskins. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
56. Record. 56 to Mike. 50.
There's Jones throwing to start the drive. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington.
The
Justin Hopkins on now to add the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Rams 14, Redskins 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Back to throw. Jones setting up the screen for Cook. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Go! 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Hard. Watch twist. Check 43. Leo. Watch safety.
Ready. Here we go on second and 12. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a second and 5.
It's our time.
Now Haskins to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd and 5.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch the run. Mike 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. Let it go.
From the gun, Haskins on third down. They'll check it down to Geis. And he will have the first down, but he winds up paying for it pretty good. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check three. Shift. Alert 3. Alert 3.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready to break.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Hey, Haywood!
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56. I'll get him. Go.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down. 4 down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
Got it.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Get it.
Back to throw. Jones. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
50's the mic. Hey, let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Mike's 50. I'm here all day.
Look at me. Zipper. Shoot.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this, man. They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Switch it.
Now Cook.
Slam.
Pretty good running there, 9 yards. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
60 outlaw.
Check nickel. Check.
Hey, seam 6.
Mike's 50. Mike's 50.
5.
On 3rd down, Akers. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction.
3 yards.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 26-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
3 down, 3 down.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Haskins. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Haskins on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. And he gets this away, angled for the sideline with a lot behind it. Wow. And this one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
Ready.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jones to throw from his end zone. And this is Cook with a grab. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. And the Redskins have an extra man in the secondary here on 3rd. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Mike 56, Mike 56. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
He'll have a first down and more past the 20. And finally taken down at the 26-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
Ready?
Jones now throwing on first down. That'll be complete to Cook. Not able to go anywhere that time. Second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Ready, set.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Hit it.
Give to Cook out of the gun. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Here comes the ball.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Down. 70. Indy.
56. Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Smooth.
Mike 56. Mike 56. Mike's 56. Mike's 56. Watch the out.
Look at me. Door.
Back. Kill.
Let go.
Now Jones to throw on third down.
He's crashing. He's checking.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Jones now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Watch QB drop.
Looking to throw. Jones. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on first down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it up, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
To throw again on second down. Jones going to throw right side here, complete. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A huge play that time for the Rams. 42 yards. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the 4th quarter. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Rams tack on to their advantage. No problem there on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working and call more of that.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away. And incomplete. Kelvin Harmon, the man he was looking for. And it's third down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Cook, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Man, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow him down.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Here we go. 30 base. 61. Matchbox lights.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And now look at him go. Touchdown, L.A. A great effort there. 59 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. So another score there, and often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the 4th quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Redskins take over.
That's it, baby. We gonna work
at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
You ain't got nothing.
Like 22.
On third down, Haskins. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. Haskins now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Throwing on 2nd and 3, Haskins. He's got his running back, Darius Geis. And he'll be brought down right on the 50, a gain of 3. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He's checking. Crash.
On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Now it's Haskins. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is down to 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before. On the flip side of this,
he's got the lane, and there he goes. He's at the 30, 10, touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 78 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10 now. Haskins. This one complete to Kelvin Harmon. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. Haskins will throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him to 1st.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 29. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now. And he'll get this down only to about the 40. With a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
56 is the mark. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Hit it.
They run it again with Cook.
Let's go. Come on.
And he's going to be met at about the 43. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
Okay, buddy, I see you.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
I'm coming after you.
So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On third down, it's Cook, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
Be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going
Exactly.
forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
You're not going to want that feeling again.
no, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
To throw again on second down. Haskins hit, and he lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal.
Set, go.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Ready.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that quarterback, D-line. D-line, get that quarterback.
Hunt, go.
And they'll take a knee as the clock ticks down toward 50 seconds to go. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And that'll set them back 5. How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, third and goal.
Get it.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Today's final score, Rams.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for L.A., they boost their record up to a strong 4-1, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.